You know, I heard they recently decided to add more ships to it.
And I'm in the front row, and I'm hammered drunk.
You do not have anything to drink. Can I get you a tasty refreshment?
Yes, I'll have a beer.
Wunderbar.
Hey, careful, man. There's a beverage here, huh?
And welcome to another episode of the Buzz Basement Bros podcast. My name is Aaron, and I am joined by that basic ass bitch, Andy.
That's me.
How you doing, good buddy?
I'm doing good.
Peachy fucking keen.
Peachy, pumpkiny, you know, everything.
We
'Tis the season.
I just got back from a weekend away, and my mom, she was working Friday night. She does concessions at the football game. And then she was working at her real job all day yesterday. So we met up with her for lunch before we left town. Went to the stir fry place that Anna loves.
Ooh.
Yeah, I mean, she gets a lady boner for stir fry. This one, it's really good food, but the bathrooms are kind of dirty.
It is good.
I mean, it's a great place though.
Yeah.
And she takes offense if I go without her. Like, she gets upset. Like,
Oh.
it's like I'm cheating on her.
Even do you bring her dishes home? Like if you
No.
go by yourself?
No.
Oh,
No.
maybe that's a way around it.
But anyway, we met up with my mom. My father was actually working today. He got himself a retirement job, which is good for him. It gets him out of the house.
Yeah, very nice.
So mom met up with us for lunch, and my mother likes giving little trinkets and gifts and shit. And Anna got a pumpkin spice candle from my mother today.
Yas.
And I'm just like, oh my God.
Yas.
And my mom's like, what? What's wrong? And I go, I just hate pumpkin spice.
That's okay.
And Anna goes,
'cause
it's fine. I love it.
I was going to say that's okay because your mom wasn't giving it to you.
Correct. But it's going to be lit in Anna's house.
Yes.
It's not my house. It's Anna's
Oh,
house.
yeah, for
I
sure.
just keep all my shit there.
Yes. Yes. With the bats.
Yes. It's an old house.
Yep.
I was talking to Drew, my buddy Drew, and he's got a 100-plus-year-old house too. And he's like, dude, it's a problem. It's a fucking problem. We haven't figured out how they get in.
Oh, they haven't figured out how the bats get in?
Into his place or mine.
Fly.
Well, I mean, obviously.
Crawl.
But yeah. Oh, yeah. It's really creepy when they crawl. They get down an army crawl and their little claws on their wings and shit. Oh, bleh, bleh. I'm like Ace Ventura in the second one. He's just fucking bats. Disgusting.
I can honestly say I've never actually seen those movies.
You've never seen the Ace Ventura movies?
No, I haven't.
Come on, man.
Do you think less of me?
Yes, I do.
Oh.
You've had 30 years to watch those fucking
So?
movies. There's only 2 of them. They're only an hour and a half long. It's 3 hours of your life.
Okay.
The first one centered around football, and Courtney Cox is smoking hot in that movie.
Okay.
And then the second one, he goes to Africa and has to find a bat.
Oh.
The second one is more outlandish and ridiculous,
Okay.
but it's awesome. It's fantastic.
Is it?
Yes.
All right.
It's literally called Ace Ventura: When Nature Calls. That's what the sequel is called.
I will put that on the list. What can I stream it on?
I have no idea.
Well, okay. Well,
I might have them on DVD somewhere, though. You still got a DVD player hooked up? You got an Xbox. Your Xbox,
yeah, my Xbox is hooked up.
it'll play DVDs, right?
Yeah.
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 You can just use that.
Yeah, I'll just use that.
Yeah. Have a movie marathon while you're working. You know, not out there saving kittens and shit.
Yeah, in between saving kittens and
Yeah.
stomping out disease and misery.
Yeah. Whatever you want to go with there. Yeah. Watch fucking Ace Ventura.
Woohoo.
Peak eccentric Jim Carrey.
We try to watch
The jokes, from what I remember, the jokes still hold up because it's just so over the top and stupid.
I tried to get the guys to watch the other day. Robin Hood, Men in Tights.
That's the one with Carrie Wolves, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it's not the
Yes.
Kevin Costner pile
No.
of garbage.
No.
Kevin Costner, Field of Dreams is the only Kevin Costner movie. Every other fucking Kevin Costner movie is Kevin Costner just being Kevin Costner.
Mm-hmm.
He's not a good actor.
Yeah.
He has an Oscar, and he's not a good actor.
Instead, we watched Robin Hood Men in Tights, or tried to. The two guys I was with, they both fell asleep.
It's a good movie.
It's a good movie,
I think I've only seen it once, but it's a good movie.
but I looked over and they hadn't seen it before, and after about 20 minutes, when they fell asleep, I think I lasted another 10 minutes before I fell asleep.
It's a good nap time movie.
It is a good nap time movie.
Carrie Wolves.
Dave Chappelle.
Yeah, Dave Chappelle's in it too.
Yeah. So I knew they weren't invested in this movie when after like the first credit where they're like, "Stop burning down our village," and the merry men started rapping. The guys looked at me and went, "Andy, what the fuck is this
When
shit?"
did that movie come out?
93, 92,
I don't know.
93, 94?
It gives off because Carrie Wolves, I like him as an actor, but he basically plays the same character.
Yeah.
Princess Bride type shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, it's
I want to say it's like 93 or 94.
yeah, it was early '90s, I think.
Yeah, early 90s.
Robin. That's one of those movies. Robin Hood is one of the. Oh yeah, they did a. What?
There's a lot of Robin Hoods.
Yeah, Men in Tights. Oh, I was gonna say it's one of those stories that's in the public domain. So
Yeah. So a lot
anybody-
of people can. Speaking of public domain, have you watched the horror Winnie the Pooh?
I've seen. Did they make like a fake? Oh, 93. Make a trailer for it.
Yeah, they
Or
had
is
a
it-
trailer.
Because that's in the public domain now too.
Yeah.
Because I think it's what 80 years after the author died.
Yes.
So that's
70
why-
or 80 years after the author dies.
I think there was going to be a big fight about Mickey Mouse, the copyrights to Mickey Mouse. But the mouse is going to keep the mouse.
Oh yeah.
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 Yeah. Robin Hood Men in Tights, 6.7 out of 10 on Internet Movie Database. Carrie Wolves.
Yep.
Yeah, Dave Chappelle. Isaac Hayes is in that bitch too. Patrick Stewart, King Richard. Oh, he was in Dom DeLuise. Oh, he's fun. Tracy Ullman. Yeah, it was a who's who of comedy people. Mel
yeah.
Brooks. Yeah, he was who's who of comedy in the early 90s. Dick Van Patten. He was the king in Spaceballs.
Oh, yep.
He's got to be dead.
Hey, Abbat.
Yeah, he died in
I
2015.
hate that guy.
Yeah, he's definitely dead. But he was funny. Oh, he was in original Westworld. Dude, if you watch Westworld on HBO, bro, first season, it's a mind fuck. It talks about like AI and future. I mean, the first season is one of the best of television I've ever seen in my entire life.
But I don't like my mind being fucked.
Oh, I do.
Well, good for you. I don't.
Same way with like Love, Death, and Robots.
Oh, see, I saw a couple of those.
Oh, those are good.
Those are good.
Yeah,
like
different
the
styles of animation.
yeah, the
and
first one with
acting
the lady controlling the alien robot thing. That was good.
Those are good, and a lot of them are only like 15 minutes long or
Yep.
something. I mean,
Yep.
those are really. I enjoy those. Black Mirror is a mind fuck.
I never really got into Black Mirror.
It's worth a watch.
About the most mindfuckery I ever did was Doctor Who, and that's mild compared to those.
Yeah, Doctor Who is campy and outlandish, and
Well, so
it's got, I mean, all the British people in it. I
Well-
mean, it's a British show. I know.
I was going to say, come on.
Your family loves the Doctor Who.
We
We never
do.
got into the Doctor Who.
Actually, I have my brother Dan to thank. So Dan, this I guess is a shout out to you. I did not like Doctor Who to begin with. Back when Dad had VHS tapes.
Yeah. But your dad was into it though.
Dad was into it. Back when Tom Baker was the Doctor. So back
Now,
1980s.
Is it like the James Bond thing? It's a new Doctor and
So what they established is the Doctor is like an alien species that has regeneration capability. So
there's been 200 episodes of fucking Doctor Who.
that's probably just New Who.
New Who.
Yeah. So they established that the Doctor can regenerate 13 times. There's 13 different faces of the Doctor. This was back in like 1970. So Tom Baker was the fourth Doctor.
Okay.
Crowd favorite. Like that's the Doctor that Dad grew up on.
So it's like I grew up on Pierce Brosnan as James Bond.
Correct. But Dad didn't have any of the Tom Baker Doctor Who's. He had
Fuck, bro.
his cousin, Colin Baker, on VHS. And
Yeah, whatever.
Daniel liked rewatching the VHSs. I did not. It was Doctor Who took a hiatus back in 1986.
BBC just didn't want to produce any, or
Well, after Pete Davidson, so the Doctor in between Tom and Colin.
Pete Davidson, the dude that
Peter Davidson, no.
out there banging Kim K.
No, not that one.
He's funny as fuck though.
But after him, the viewership started to dwindle, and they never really budgeted well for Doctor Who.
Because British citizens pay for
Yeah.
BBC.
Yeah.
It's just like it's part of your taxes.
Yep. And
We're giving you entertainment.
Correct. And they never really threw a lot of money at it. So the special effects were cheap.
Shit.
The set was shit.
Yeah.
And so with the declining viewership and everything, they decided we're going to cut out Doctor Who. So it went on a hiatus. In 93, they tried to bring it back with a movie adaptation. And they thought, well, maybe we'll bring it back as a movie series. And that kind of flopped.
Yeah.
So they went on hiatus again. And back in 2005,
It's a weird way to say
Yeah, I know.
2005.
I know. 2005. They finally got a good writer, a good show producer, and the budget for it, and they came back roaring. And so
On BBC.
on BBC, right? So all the fans refer to from 2005 to the present as New Who.
New Who, not to be confused with Cindy Lou Who.
Correct. Yes. Or any of the other Who's down in Whoville. But
That was a very lame joke.
yeah, I know.
I apologize.
But anyways, going kind of back to the first tangent is my brother introduced me because he came home from college with a DVD of Matt Smith. So hold on,
Do I know Matt?
11th Doctor. He was Skynet in the Terminator, one of the newer Terminators.
I never saw the new term. Oh yeah, he was in Game of Thrones. The new
Yeah,
Game of
yeah,
Thrones.
the new one. Yeah,
Goofy looking dude.
yeah. So
He looks even worse as a blonde. The new the spin-off to Game of Thrones, The House of the Dragon, was pretty fucking good.
was it?
Yeah.
And see, I never watched original Game of Thrones, so
Well, he's a solid actor though.
yeah. So he was the Doctor. He was the 11th Doctor, and he was the DVD. He was in the DVD that my brother brought home from college, and I'm sitting in Dad's living room reading a book, and Dan comes in and goes, "Hey, let me borrow the TV. I want to watch a show." And I'm like, "What show?" he says Doctor Who. I'm like, really? Can't you watch it like on the computer in the office? And he goes, can't you read your book in the office? And instead of getting into a long fight, I just went, sure, fine, you can watch it. I'll just sit here and read my book. And within like 10 minutes, I closed my book and I was asking my brother, like, who are these people? What's going on? Like, getting into
You're
it.
doing the mom thing when you watch a movie with your mom.
Correct.
Who are these people? What are they doing?
Correct.
What the fuck?
And see, what we would do if our moms would do that, just be
There's
like,
a lady Doctor Who?
yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
Oh, this guy. This is
David Tennant. That's
Barty Crouch was in that bitch.
correct. David Tennant is my brother's doctor.
Yeah, Barty Crouch.
Yep.
And he's supposed to be popping back up in the new one.
Yep.
And then Matt Smith was in it.
Yep.
That guy. I've seen him in clips.
Yep. Peter Capaldi, Jodie
Who the fuck is this
Whittaker.
guy?
That's supposed to
They
be
got
the
a
new
black
one.
Doctor Who.
So they're doing something a little different. If I spoil it, I'm sorry, but I haven't really seen the episode. So at Jodie Whittaker's doctor,
Lady
the lady doctor, she regenerates.
That's also what you call a gynecologist, lady
Yes,
doctor.
the lady doctor. When she regenerates, it's been canon that they've never gone back and revisited previous doctors.
Okay, how do you pronounce that? Jodie Whittaker is from
Skelmanthorpe, West Yorkshire.
Fucking British ass names.
I know, right? But what turned everybody on their head is they announced she was going to regenerate. They announced her replacement, right? Which was the one dude that you saw and almost clicked on.
Mm-hmm.
But then when she actually regenerated, it was David Tennant.
Okay.
And so what they're doing is they're bringing David Tennant back for what I'm inferring as, or I'm guessing as like a little filler or homage, because they're also bringing back some of his previous companions, his other travelers that have traveled with him. So they're bringing them back. So I don't know if this is just going to be the face you make when you sneeze, bro.
Oh, I've been
You look like you were about having a stroke. Just
maybe we should get video just for that reason.
yeah, maybe.
I should bring tissues down here. God damn.
Hey, look, I have tissues.
Oh, fuck
Here,
yeah.
catch. That's why I was in music.
I got it though.
Well, that's just your natural athletic ability.
And I have my contacts in.
Oh, that's gotta.
It's got great podcast content.
I was gonna say you blow your nose very sexily
Oh,
into
do
that
I?
microphone.
Do I now? Look, I made you some content.
What are we talking about? Well, Andrew's gonna rant about Doctor Who,
Yeah, and I'm not gonna give.
and we're just
Put him on
gonna,
his nose.
and Aaron's just gonna make goose noises with his nose.
Honk, 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 honk. No, BBC. There was a show. Well, obviously Sherlock was the shit.
Yeah, with Benadryl,
Benadryl
whatever.
Cumbersnatch or whatever the
Yeah.
fuck his name is.
Cucumber.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
then Bilbo. Bilbo was in that shit too. That was really good. Me and Anna both enjoyed that.
Martin Freeman.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Marty Freeman.
He was also in Black Panther. Did you see Black Panther? Black
Yeah,
Panther
he
was solid.
wasn't he?
Yeah,
That's right.
he was
I
like
forgot
one of
about
two
that.
white people in Black Panther.
Yeah, him and the guy who plays what's his name? The guy Andy Serkis.
Precious.
Andy Serkis.
Yeah, he's pretty.
Yeah.
He's a pretty good actor
Yeah,
too. I like.
yeah, the guy who plays Gollum and Planet of the Apes.
Never saw him.
Sure, Rise of the Planet of the Apes.
Never saw him.
The monkey.
Never saw.
Okay. Cool.
Okay. Yeah.
Nice conversation.
Yeah, fantastic.
Cool.
I love Planet of the Apes is like the original one with the weird, the terrible monkey costumes. I think Charlton Heston was in that shit.
Yeah.
My dad made me watch that one. And I'm like, this is fucking dumb.
No, he's in the new one with the CGI.
Yeah. It wasn't Frank. I think James Franco was in one of those.
Maybe. I don't
know. Who
remember.
gives a shit? James Franco's a weird fucking dude anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, buddy, what are you drinking on over there?
I am drinking on that Busker
Mm.
and some Dr. Pepper like normal. What you got in your little cup there?
I told myself after this wedding that we went to this past weekend that I was going to drink beer at the wedding. But then now that it's fall and I need to shed a few pounds, I'm switching back to vodka.
Usually you try to shed a few pounds in like spring.
Whatever, I'm doing it this way now.
All right. Sorry.
Start doing a little more cardio and switch to vodka.
Okay.
Cut some calorie intake. Because of my work schedule and I eat at odd hours, like I mean, the calorie intake from the food is just going to be so inconsistent. And if I just eliminate beer from my diet, I should be okay.
Yeah, you don't want to end up like me and jiggle when you laugh.
I do jiggle a little bit though.
Not as much.
We stayed at. I don't like staying at my parents' house.
You want your space.
Yes.
I won't say it. All right, I'm going to say it.
Where are you going, buddy?
You don't want to shag my sister at your parents' house.
No, there's not a bathroom in the basement.
I regret.
Yeah,
even
you should.
bringing it up.
With my hotel discount, I mean, I stay at the fancy hotel for it was $100 for the entire weekend. I mean, it's fantastic. I mean, you get a hotel for basically no money, and that's where I like to stay. So, stayed at a hotel, and I woke up on Friday, and I'm like, let's just get up and we'll throw shit in the truck and we'll just go. So we got to the hotel. I'm like, I don't know what I want. Do I want to start drinking? Because
The answer is always yes.
I'm like, no, I don't feel great. Like, she's like, well, they got a gym downstairs. Let's go check out the gym. So I ended up getting a workout in. I didn't drink anything on Friday. I was actually really surprised. Didn't drink any beer.
But
they had a scale. They had that's where I was going with this. They had a scale.
No. You didn't.
Fuck yeah, I did.
Oh, Jesus.
And I had just pooped too.
Oh.
So like, oh my God. All right, Anna, after this weekend, I'm not drinking any more beer.
5 pound poop? 2 pound poop?
It was a pretty big poop.
Ooh.
Pretty big poop. It's a pretty big poop. And then I proceeded to eat a bunch of garbage too. Because, whenever I'm back in my hometown, I gotta hit all the hot spots.
Yep.
Gotta hit the sandwich place. You gotta get ice cream.
Yep. Gotta get stir fry.
Yeah.
Yep.
Gotta, the foods that make home feel like home.
Exactly. We don't have that here in rural Illinois.
No. I mean, it's bar food.
Yeah. Bar food or the food that your mom makes.
Correct.
So
meatloaf or whatever. That's how mom made spaghetti or
correct.
Whatever it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We did homemade. I say homemade loosely. We did homemade pizza tonight for dinner.
Oh, did you save me a piece?
Yeah,
Nice.
they're upstairs.
Yeah.
And all our homemade pizza was store bought pizza sauce, some sausage browned, some bacon,
That's all
some
you need.
cheese. But the crust was the Pillsbury pizza crust.
Oh.
Right?
I've never done that. I just always buy the it comes in the round.
Yeah.
Whatever. It's basically a flatbread.
Mom made homemade pizza dough.
Oh, like throw it up in the air and shit?
Not so much throw it up in the air, but knead it on the counter, cover it with a towel, let it rise, all that stuff. Yeah.
Because the good pizza, the famous pizza place back home, you could go in and eat. And it was hockey themed. Mm-hmm. The restaurant was. You go in and eat, and it's like the people in the kitchen are in a terrarium, so you can watch the guys throw the fucking pizza dough.
Yeah,
it was a dinner and a show.
But mom, I'm sure she could have, but she never really threw the pizza dough. But whatever dough was left over from making the pizza, she would make breadsticks out of,
Oh.
right? And so,
Were they better than Olive Garden's breadsticks?
mm,
Just say yes.
memory-wise,
That
yes.
Italian place.
Memory-wise, yes. Taste-wise, mostly because you can take the Olive Garden breadsticks and eat them, and you get all the flavor. Mom's breadsticks were just the pizza dough rolled up, put in the oven, and baked. So if you just went and had a breadstick by itself, it just tastes like dough,
Yeah,
pizza dough.
just dough.
But what she did, and this is why I'm coming back to it, right, is she would always make a garlic butter dip, right? Yes. She
Because when you get Papa John's, you want the fucking garlic.
correct.
You want to dip your shit in the garlic.
Yes. So
You go to Little Caesars, you got to pay extra for that.
So, the wife and I, we were talking about dinner, as you know, because we text you.
Yeah, right after we left the stir
Yeah.
fry place.
We thought
Anna
about
got her fucking pumpkin spice candle.
yeah, we thought about ordering local pizza, and then we went, oh well, why not just get Papa John's? Because my wife was going like, I want the garlic butter,
Yeah.
and so she decided, you know what? We've got some pizza sauce. Let's just make our own, and we'll make our own garlic butter and all that stuff. So we did a little croissant, and she made garlic butter, and she's like, yeah, the garlic butter turned out really well. It's really garlicky, but I mean, that's what you need in garlic butter. And I took a dip, popped it in my mouth, and went, that is delicious. This reminds me of the butter dip that Mom used to make for her.
Because that's the magic of food.
Yeah.
You can go years without
Yes.
eating something, and then all of a sudden it just brings back a memory.
Oh, yes.
You know?
So I'm going to open up a little bit.
Oh.
Yeah. We're nice and joking on this podcast.
I can be serious sometimes
Only sometimes.
as I'm pouring fucking straight vodka into my cup.
Fuck yeah. So Mom passed back in 2019.
Come on now, you can do it. That's correct.
So Mom used to make a whole bunch of cookies. Huh,
Totally.
you missed. Mom used to make a whole bunch of cookies for Christmas time.
What
And
kind of cookies? Because my grandma does the same thing.
assortment of cookies. Love my mom, but she does not. She did not make the best like gooey cookies.
Well, you like gooey cookies.
Not so much. Just she made them hard enough that any cookie you had at Christmas time, you had to dunk.
Oh, you're a dunking family.
Yeah. So, needless to say, fast forward, she passed in 2019. Fast forward, I don't even remember. It was here. So, probably 2 years ago, Liz made Pillsbury sugar cookies.
Like the ones you
Yeah,
take out of the roll or
Yeah,
whatever?
pretty
Yeah.
much, and just pop them on the oven. The baking sheet. Just pop them in
don't
the
burn
oven.
them. That's all.
Yep, pop them out. And I'm not gonna lie, I might have been a little intoxicated.
Did we record that day?
No,
Oh.
this was way before we even thought about recording. Right, and I was hammered, and it must have. I think it was about festive time, right? And I had a cookie, and I just went, "Well, my night's ruined." And she just looks at me. I'm like, "These taste just like Mom used to make."
Got
So-
a little emotional, huh?
I got, yeah,
Yeah.
I got emotional.
It's okay.
I cried.
It's okay.
So
Every once in a while, you need a good cry. You know, I watched Cubs 2016 World Series highlights, and I shed a tear or two. You think I'm joking?
no, I know you're not. That's the funny part.
That was, I mean, that.
What is? Once again, this is us. What is the most embarrassing thing you can say you shed a tear to?
Oh God. I don't know. Probably just some random fucking movie.
I was gonna say
Probably a movie.
I shed a tear to anime.
Did you?
Yeah, a couple anime.
Was there some titties flopping out?
No, oh yeah, just ba-dong, and
Oh, we totally watched Dodgeball like a week ago, because the
I know exactly where you're. God
damn you, Bernice. Because we were talking about it, and that's when that episode aired, and she's like, "I want to watch Dodgeball." I'm like, "Oh, let's see what I think it's streaming on HBO." No, it's on Netflix now. You can watch it on Netflix.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah.
No, probably probably a movie.
Yeah.
No, okay. I don't want to get. We said no politics. But
Yeah.
If you want to hear a real red-blooded American,
Mm-hmm.
listen to John McCain's. Was it 2008 or 2012? I don't know. Whatever his concession speech after he lost the presidency to Obama. I think it was 2008.
Was it 2008? I thought
was
it was
2012.
I thought it was 2012.
It was Mitt ran against him one year, and then McCain. I think was it McCain, 2008. I don't remember. But you watch his concession speech, and he just talks about how much he fucking loves America, and yeah, I got a little teary eyed there.
Yeah.
Got a little wet in the eyeballs.
America. Fuck yeah.
Yeah. Not that I agreed with all the McCain's policies or anything.
Yeah,
It's just the guy he was a fucking red-blooded American. He got tortured in fucking Vietnam.
I was gonna say it was Nam, right?
Yeah, he was a pilot and he crashed, and his dad was a general, and they tortured the fuck out of him. That's why he couldn't raise his arms above his shoulders, because they tortured the fuck out of him.
Yeah.
During Vietnam. Then he went into politics and Arizona, I think. He was
I don't
a senator
remember.
from Arizona. Oh, he ran for the presidency once, but
Yeah.
yeah, I shed a tear over that. One tear, like a Native American who watched you litter. Just the one. A little salty.
It's a bad day for rain.
I just have something in both my eyes.
No, I shed a tear during a couple different anime. So it was great.
No titties in these animes.
No.
Oh, okay.
No. The one was at work. And do you realize how awkward it is
To cry in front of your firefighter
to
coworkers.
cry in front of the firefighters? like that was like a silent tear, kind of like you're
like you littered.
Yeah,
you
like
know?
you littered in front of a Native American. Like I'm sitting in the recliners at work, and it's like 3:30, 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
Fucking allergies, bro.
Right. And the two guys I'm working with are taking a nap in the recliners next to me. And I just have this anime playing on my laptop, and it's a sad scene and whatever. And it hit me right in the fields. And I just kind of went, am I really going to cry at work? One tear shed. And I'm like, I can't have this. They'll send me to the hospital. All right, I'm good.
And then you farted, and then you
Yep.
went on with your day.
Yep, and I went on with my day. The tear and its trail was thoroughly dried by the time they woke up.
It's good. Oh, firefighter nap time? You guys
Oh,
take
yeah.
naps together?
Fuck yeah,
Fuck yeah, bro.
we do
Yeah.
everything together. There's little
Shower
like
together.
there's little like
work
drop
out together.
There's little drop panels in the stall so you can hold each other's hands while you're taking a shit.
Co-pilot?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it's called. Co-pilot.
Oh, is it?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. Wow.
At this wedding I went to last night, one of the guys that showed up, we used to, hey man, you want a co-pilot? I need a co-pilot. Okay.
Okay.
We used to plan our poops together. Now he's married and has a kid and all that. Yeah.
Takes the fun out of it.
He pays property taxes. He's got a kid. He's got a
Yeah.
real job, Yeah.
Yeah, we do a lot of shit together.
Not just shit.
Yeah, well, not just shit, but yeah, we do a bunch of shit together. Cook, eat, shit, cry sometimes. Depends.
Sometimes.
Well, you gotta remember we see a bunch of shit.
You guys go through a lot of traumatic shit together.
Yes and yes.
I didn't even. Yeah.
I need a co-pilot. Andy, let go of my hand. Why? My hand's going numb. You're squeezing too tight.
That's the clip at the end of the episode. I'll write that down, actually. What are we at? 33?
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, this has been another episode of the Buzz Basement Bros podcast. Find us on Twitter, Instagram. Email us, buzzbasementbrospodcast@gmail.com. I think I have all the links set up in the episodes. I think.
Ooh.
I don't know. We're only on Apple and Spotify. Turns out if you pay like $100, you can just get them on all the podcast sites. But I don't think I want to do that.
Is that like $100?
It's $100. It was
Flat
like
rate or
$100 a year. Yeah, we have our 10 subscribers.
I'd much rather take that $100 and
Spend it on booze.
spend it on booze.
Yeah, we keep making weird content down here.
Yeah.
Anyway, we out.
Andy, let go of my hand. Why? My hand's going numb. You're squeezing too tight.